Forget the dark economic outlook, a new day of prosperity is on the horizon in our rural northwest. This is boomtown Tamworth. It's the hub of a burgeoning regional economy preparing to roll out 100,000 jobs. Only problem is getting Australians to pack up their city-centric lives.
There's been a leakage of people for a long time from the regions, and particularly young people. One of the key issues there was how do we stop those two busloads of people leaving Narrabri every year to go to Sydney. And the best people have got the young people out of schools, but they don't have opportunities here, they think.
So tough is their challenge that AgriFoods has led a wide-ranging job summit.
It's critical that we can attract families who'll come, work and stay. They demand good health services, they demand good education.
Even with an almost unblemished record of each Year 12 student moving straight into work or tertiary studies, officials from the local agricultural high school have a constant battle with bureaucrats to keep their funding.
It was very hands-on, you know, where we were either doing the bull sale or working with the sheep, with the ram sale and stuff like that. So, yeah, it was, and then you got into your textbooks and learnt the brain side of it all.
Currently, the agri-food industry employs almost 900,000 people across the country. Officials say they're ready to top the million.
I don't think there's a stigma. I think the means to do it is the challenge within the sort of business model or the business case for them to do it.
A dire workforce shortage means they don't even have enough jockeys to exercise the racehorses.
People who just come and do track work get paid about $10 a horse. I wouldn't do it if I didn't love the horses, and because you got to get up so early, and I just love it. It's hard, but love it.
Balata Gold is a regional success story. They could be selling snow to the Eskimos next because at the moment they're exporting pasta to Italy. But Doug Cush says their ability to grow has been stunted by government export regulations.
They're taking away the subsidy, which is 40%. We pay for every bag to be inspected.
Narrabri is touting itself as the nation's next mining giant, even rivalling the WA explosion.
We have enough water for next year's cotton crop, and we're only just still getting this year's cotton crop off. So we still haven't got last year's wheat crop fully to port. So we have got all these competing issues for resources and especially people, and how are we going to tackle it? We need people here.
Employment companies have been forced to shift their focus to try and fill jobs.
Currently, the Tesla mining target for Indigenous employment is at 10% of our workforce, and our current target for the women make up 13% of our workforce at this point in time, which is almost double the coal industry average at the moment.
So the jobs push is well and truly on, but one of the real battles to try and convince people to make the so-called tree change is to provide an affordable place in which to live. And with houses in new estates, such as this one in Tamworth, going for half the price of similar homes in some Sydney suburbs, there is a fairly strong argument.
In a place like Tamworth, you can buy, a pretty nice house, and some development we saw this morning of houses for $300,000 and $400,000.
Agri-food industries produce 93% of our overall food supply and 20% of the country's total commodity exports.